last ever day of 2019, which also means it is my last video of 2019. I feel like this whole year and this whole decade in general has gone by so fast. It's just so crazy to me that at the start of the decade I started high school, and at the end of the decade I finished university. Like, wow, oh my goodness. But anyways, if you guys have been following my channel for a while now, you will know that it is basically a tradition here on my channel to do a New Year's resolutions video at the end of each year. And I'm not about to break tradition yet, so here are my 2020 New Year's resolutions. My first resolution is to be a lot more eco-friendly. It's so important now more than ever to just be more environmentally friendly and just taking care of our planet and where we live, our surroundings, our environment. Especially with the amount of crazy and tragic things that is happening to our world right now, it is so important to be taking care of our environment and just doing our best to take care of our planet. And like right now, Australia is burning down and I feel like no one's really talking much about it, and media is not really reporting much about it either. And I feel like everyone's just going on about their day as if nothing's going on, our world is totally fine, when in reality this is our planet, we should be taking care of it, and yet we're just ignoring problems as if it's not even happening. Our country is literally burning right now and everyone thinks that Australia is okay when in fact it is not. Rant over. Let's move on to the next resolution. I want to travel to New Zealand. This is such a random one and I added it onto my resolutions list yesterday because I was looking at all these New Zealand travel photos and it just looks like such a beautiful country. I actually went to New Zealand in like 2014, but I didn't actually get to explore or anything like that because I was sitting in the hotel room for gastro since the day we arrived to the day we left, and I didn't get to go sightseeing or enjoying New Zealand. So I really want to go back to New Zealand and explore all the islands and just explore New Zealand. I just really want to travel there. Plus it's so close to Australia, so I feel like that is definitely doable in 2020. I also really want to experience my first white Christmas, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I can do that in 2020, specifically in New York, because I feel like New York is the place to be during the Christmas time. I feel like it's just such a magical place. I also really love New York when I went there during the summer, so I really want to experience a white Christmas over there. This is probably my #1 goal for 2020, and it is to find a full-time job. As I mentioned earlier, I just graduated university with a Bachelor of Media and Communications with a major in public relations. So I'm looking for a social media, digital marketing kind of job at the moment, specifically in the fashion industry, fingers crossed, hopefully. But at the moment, I kind of just want to get my foot through the door and just start anywhere and just build my way up. Fingers crossed your girl gets a full-time job so she can afford all these travel adventures. Speaking of saving up, yep, that is one of my other resolutions, save money so I can travel places and treat myself. A huge YouTube goal of mine is to monetize my channel in 2020. I'm actually almost there, so hopefully I can reach that goal. Another YouTube goal of mine is to upload more consistently. This year I was so inconsistent. I went like 2 months without posting videos or getting any inspiration, and I basically just went MIA, and the reason for that was because I had no time. I was super busy with uni and my part-time job, and I honestly just had no ideas. Like, all the creativity felt like it was just like drained out of me. But right now, as I'm like filming this video, I have a bunch of ideas that is like running through my head and that I cannot wait to film and upload for you guys. And since I will most likely have a lot more free time now that I don't have to study or do uni assignments or anything like that, I want to make reading a priority in my life. I'm actually using my habit tracker in my bullet journal to track my reading. I think it is a great pastime and great hobby. Also, it's a great way to just not be on your phone 24/7. I also want to journal more. I find journaling to be so therapeutic and I just want to make it a part of my daily routine. More self-care days in 2020 because mental health matters and it should never be pushed to the back. It is seriously so important to take time out of your week to have a bit of a self-care day, to do things that relax you and that really make you feel like your authentic self. It could literally be a pamper day with face masks and bath bombs, or journaling, or reading, or going to the gym. anything that really just makes you feel like you and just really like detoxes your mind. Now we all know that I love to Instagram and vlog everything, but in 2020 I just want to live more in the moment and not feel the need to constantly be taking photos of everything that I'm doing. Sometimes when you are caught up in taking photos and filming stuff, you kind of forget to live in the moment and really like truly enjoy yourself in the present. I also want to just focus on myself and do things that make me happy and not really worry about what other people are thinking and saying, because at the end of the day, your life is yours to live and you should never live to please other people, because if you do that, you're not going to be able to please everyone, because that's impossible, and you're going to be unhappy at the end of the day. Your happiness is what truly matters at the end of the day. So live your life for yourself and not really worry about what other people think, because that is not a life I want to live in 2020. I want to step out of my comfort zone when it comes to style and fashion. I really just want to start experimenting more with the clothes that I have and just mixing things up and just creating things that are of my own. Sometimes I come up with ideas that are in my head that I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be so perfect. I put it together and I really like it, and sometimes I'm like, oh, maybe that's like too out there, and I'll like completely scratch that idea out of my head and not wear it out. Whereas 2020, I want to actually be coming up with cute outfit ideas, even if it's out there, and going out and rocking it out, because if I'm feeling myself, that's all that matters. I want to spend more time doing things with myself, if that makes sense. I feel like whenever I'm going out, even if it's like going to the movies, going shopping, or going literally grocery shopping, I always tend to be doing things with other people rather than doing things on my own. So I just want to be a lot more independent in 2020 and just go out and do things alone, I guess. Spending time with yourself is so important, because you are your own best friend, to be honest, because you are with yourself 24/7. So I want to just get to know me better. More me dates. That's what I want, more me dates. I want to be more organized in 2020 because I'm a major procrastinator, and I feel like if I don't have things planned out and I don't have really like a schedule, I tend to get very lazy, and that's really bad. Eating healthier, I feel like everyone adds this onto their New Year's resolutions, because it is important to eat healthy and take care of your body. Next year, I really want to try and do Vlogmas or Vidmas of some sort. If you don't know what that is, it's basically uploading from December 1st to December 25th. I love watching other people's vlogmases. It's just so much fun, even if it's not really like super Christmassy kind of vlogs. I really just love vlogmas. It just gets me in the spirit of Christmas. My friend Ali did Vidmas this year and she absolutely killed it. She didn't miss a single day. Even if she was busy, she somehow found a way to upload every single day leading up to Christmas, and she killed it. So that really made me want to try and do vlogmas or vidmas in 2020. So fingers crossed, hopefully I can do that and we can do some collabs together. Ali, if you're watching, let's plan out some vidmas collabs, even though Christmas isn't for another whole year, but we like to be prepared here on my channel. Anyways, that concludes my New Year's resolutions for 2020. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below, what are your New Year's resolutions for 2020? I would love to know. Be sure to subscribe to my channel down below so you guys can keep me on track and make sure that I upload consistently, like I said in my New Year's resolutions. And go ahead and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I post a ton on there as well. And I will see you guys in 2020. Bye!